What's up, pandas? Panda. Today, we're doing the updated solar panel video, quick to the point. All right, so the first thing dealing with solar panels is this usage and production panel right here. It's inside the manager's office. This is where you can see how much energy is being used by the store. Right now, we're using 1,760 watts. As you turn things on and off, you can see what uses power. The manager's office does not use any power. So you can leave this on all the time. But the first thing you want to do is run in and turn off AC. Turn off the AC and the power has gone down. All right, so over here on the side of the gas station, there's this ladder. You got to climb up this ladder. And this is where you can install solar panels. And this over here is the transformer. That is what helps you sell excess power. So if I install, let's just say 2 solar panels. You see 2 solar panels in the day right now with the sun out. Look at that. The production's going up and up and up. You can't sell electric until you get that transformer. So anything extra that you're not using will be sold for this amount right here. So right now we're buying it at 21, but only selling it for 15, but it does help the store a lot. So let's go ahead and buy that transformer real quick. And you'll see the bills right here. Right now, the solar panels are just holding the bills solid right now because we have more power than we're using. So the bills aren't moving. But if you buy that transformer, turn on selling excess electricity. So if you turn this on, watch the bills. It's going down because the extra power that's being produced is being sold now. We're going to go over some other things that increase the power. I'm going to show you some different things that raise the bills up. When you buy this extra register, see the usage is at 1060. Okay, confirmed, the registers don't use power. The coolers, when you buy more coolers, it doesn't raise the power unless you put products in there. We put a product in this one. You see how the usage went up? That's because there's a product in the cooler now, and it's having to use power to cool this product. I guess when it comes to the Roombas, it doesn't actually use power. I was always under the impression that it does use power for the Roombas. The only thing that the Roomba will do is take away from your chances to earn experience and money. Because if it's cleaning the floor before you can, that means you're not making money or experience. All right, let's test this with the freezers as well. So there's no product in that freezer. Let's put some ice cream cones in there. All right, just to confirm, it's still at 1510. It does. So product being in coolers or freezers does raise the amount of power you're using. Someone said that the mechanic shop doesn't use power, so we're going to test that. So the lights for the mechanic shop are open. So it does use power when you have the lights on in mechanic shop. So we're at 2010 again with the lights off. All right, another thing, the auto washers. Now that we have 2 auto window washers, the usage does not go up. I was under the impression that anything auto does raise the bills. I guess I've been wrong about that. If it's cleaning the windows and you're not making money, you're not making experience. All right, another thing, we're going to install this car washer and see if it uses power. The car wash doesn't use power. If you have 3 of these installed, you're going to want to install the auto washer on the last one. The cars pull into the car wash as you purchase them. So when customers come in, they're going to pull into this one first. Then if I bought this one next, the second car will pull into here, and the third one would pull into here. That way people can make money on the first 2, and then if it's busy enough for the third one, they can come in here. As a manager, you could always turn these off. Expand your produce when you can, because that won't raise the bills for the store. It just gives you more opportunity to sell items. Another thing I would like to test, now we have an auto pump installed. Let's see if that has affected the power usage at all. No, I've been told if you turn on the radio, that will raise the bills. Again, debunked. So having this radio on, I'm not sure if that affects the ratings of the store. I've been told it does. I can't say yes or no on that. I'm going to use both registers. Does that affect the power? Does not. Does a parking meter add to the power bill? It does not. If you ever upgrade a parking spot, make sure you do the parking meter as well, because that's money for the store. Everything is going automation wise, and the power usage has not gone up. Expanding the store, does that increase the usage? We were at 2010. Now we are at 3090 usage just from expanding the store. Don't expand the store until you've bought enough solar to cover the expansion of the store. I'm gonna go ahead and install a bunch of solar panels just so I can charge these batteries really fast. If you're doing solar panels, don't forget you have your solar panels on the main shop, and then you also have these solar panels over here on top of the mechanic shop. All right, I've installed all 3 batteries just to really capture how much the batteries and using them properly can really hold off on the bills. All right, a new day has started. We're going to watch the production because I'm going to cover when does solar start production, when to charge the battery, and when to use that battery power. Right after 6 o'clock in game, you're going to start producing power with however many solar panels you have. As the day progresses and the sun gets brighter, the production keeps going up. So the best way to charge up the batteries is to wait until your production is definitely above your usage. Wait until about 11 or 12 on the clock. The best way to do that selling excess electricity on until you're ready to charge the batteries. The more production you have, the faster the batteries are going to charge. So right at 11, you turn this off and it'll charge the batteries. That way, when you turn it back on, it'll start selling electricity again at the 12 o'clock mark. And the more solar panels you have, the faster this is going to charge. So if I had upgraded solar panels, this would be charging even faster. The production does go down as you're charging them. Once you get your batteries fully charged to 100%, you're going to turn the cell excess back on. Now I have fully charged batteries. I'm not going to use them just yet. When your production goes down, 614 to 1614 is when your production starts and ends. Right now, I could turn on the battery consumption and it's going to stop the bills right where it's at. Or right now, I could turn this on and I'm going to stop the bills from going up. It's going to hold the bills right where they are. Another way you could use it, as soon as the new day starts, the bills are going to start going up again. And what you could do is turn on the battery power right when the day starts, and you could hold the bills where they're at until you're ready to charge them up again. You kind of keep the bills down from going up in the morning, and then you pay them back down right away again, and you rinse and repeat. As soon as the day ends and the new day begins, you'll turn the batteries on now, and I keep the bills right here at $40. That way, when it reaches 6 o'clock, the bills haven't climbed tremendously, and hopefully they stay charged long enough to where you could reach that 614 mark, and you can start selling your electric to get the bills down even further. 11 o'clock, you turn off the battery consumption and you turn off the selling to charge the batteries back up. Turn the selling back on, wait till the end of the day until the new day starts, then you turn on your battery consumption. I do have 3 batteries installed. If you have 1 battery installed, I would still use the same method that I'm going over. Oh, one more thing I need to test. Okay, we're at 4315. Does having stuff in the hot plate raise the power? All right, we put some food in the hot plate. It does go up. So putting food in the hot plates will also raise the power. So we've used the battery powers and the bills haven't moved at all. What we can do is turn the battery usage off and save this because we have excess power. We don't need the batteries to cover anything in the store right now because there's enough production to cover the usage of the store. So when 11 o'clock rolls around again, I'll turn this off to charge the battery back up. Oh, let's do one more test. Self-checkout. Doesn't look like these raise the power. We're still at 4815, very strong. Batteries are charged, so I would turn on the selling at excess, get these bills down. Let's see if the lottery machine, if we enable one of these. Nope, lottery machine doesn't use power. The security gates, I've been curious about these. So does installing security gates raise the power? Negative. These are all very surprising things for me. Like, you don't know this? Like, no, I did not know this. Okay, for this test, just to see what is better for production, we're going to install 2 solar panels for the first day. And then the second time I do this, I'm just going to upgrade one panel and see which one produces more power. All right, we've hit the 614 mark. Production starts off at 312. We're only going to give this a little bit of time just to see the production. So we'll see what time in-game production is more than the usage with just the lights and the AC on. I haven't touched anything else in the store. All right, so at 8:30 in-game, the production is more than the usage. Now we're going to come back and we're going to test with just one solar panel upgraded and see the difference. All right, so we're back on a new day. We have one panel upgraded to the second upgrade. And remember, the production outweighed the usage by 8:30 in-game. So we'll just see how this goes. It's starting off at 117. And the reason why I wanted to cover this is because adding a second solar panel costs the same as upgrading your first panel. But I've always said, no, adding a second panel is better than upgrading your first one. Okay, there you have it. It's at 1374. The production has not outweighed the usage. So adding a second solar panel, while it might not seem like a lot, I still have barely covered the usage. It's taking longer with a second upgraded panel to produce more power than it does if you add like a second panel. So add more panels before you upgrade them. Hopefully this video has covered and debunked a lot of myths or covered a lot of things about the solar panels that people may or may not know. If you haven't played Zach Service Station on Roblox before, a game link will be in the description. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.